Have you ever been talking to someone and for just a fraction of a second, the mask slips? Imagine walking into any room and instantly knowing exactly who is lying to you, who is wearing a fake persona, and who secretly admires you. To understand how that works, look at this breakdown of human interaction. Over 60% of what we communicate to each other isn't spoken at all. It's entirely silent. The world we navigate every day is an illusion. We rely on spoken words, completely ignoring an entire vocabulary of invisible physical signals occurring right in front of us. Think about a normal, everyday interaction, a polite conversation over coffee or a standard meeting at the office. From childhood, we are taught to treat words as truth, but language is actually a highly evolved suit of armor. People rarely speak from pure honesty. They speak from survival, ego, and fear. The philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche observed that the surface personality is a stitched-together role. It is a protective shell designed to navigate society safely. That overly kind coworker might be terrified of rejection. The person projecting loud, unwavering strength is often crumbling underneath, desperately hoping nobody notices the cracks. We spend our entire lives conversing with these survival mechanisms. We confuse a person's defensive armor with their actual identity. But watch what happens when that baseline is threatened. Introduce a sudden stressor, a difficult question or a challenged belief, and the armor cracks. There is a split-second flash of extreme discomfort, followed by total silence. That pause is louder than any spoken sentence. Behavioral analysts and profilers call this leakage. It is the precise moment the truth escapes the body before the conscious brain can contain it. Most people assume liars are nervous. We expect them to sweat, they constantly fidget, and break eye contact. But holding a lie creates cognitive dissonance, putting immense pressure on the brain. Experienced manipulators know this, so they overcompensate. They suppress natural movements and lock onto you with unnaturally steady eye contact. True deception rarely looks like a panicked lie. It looks like a calculated, over-rehearsed performance designed specifically to manufacture your trust. Psychologist Paul Ekman proved that humans share a universal set of microexpressions. These are involuntary facial movements that flash for 1/25th of a second, bypassing our conscious control completely. A forced smile only moves the lips, leaving the muscles around the eyes completely flat. A subtle, one-sided raise of the mouth isn't a smirk, it is the biological signal for contempt. But the face is only one data point. You have to read the entire body cluster. The tension in the arms, the angle of the shoulders, and the direction the feet are pointing provide the context required to spot a lie. Look at this vector diagram. When someone's verbal message is positive, but their physical posture pulls away or closes off, you are witnessing asynchrony. When the mask fractures, the human body always broadcasts the exact reality the mouth is trying to suppress. We sit across from these behavioral glitches every single day, but to understand the glitch, you have to understand the source. Behavior is biography. The patterns we see, the micro-expressions, the sudden shifts in tone, are echoes of the roles people were forced to play long ago. Many of these defensive scripts were written in childhood, back when they were the only way to feel safe. When a person constantly mocks or criticizes others, they are engaging in projection. They are fighting a bitter internal war with their own self-worth, attacking the exact traits they fear in themselves. Watch the person who needs to dominate every conversation. This drive for control acts as a dam against inner chaos. The stricter the outer shell, the more fragile the inner self. They manage the room because they cannot manage what they feel inside. These physical slips are unconscious confessions. If you know how to listen, people are constantly showing you exactly where they were hurt. Developing this sight changes your ultimate goal. You move past the simple desire for leverage and toward the actual work of emotional intelligence. Your entire perspective shifts when you stop reacting to a hostile threat and start seeing the scared child hiding behind a heavy, exhausting mask. Seeing human behavior this clearly makes you impossible to manipulate. but it also gives you the strength to extend grace and compassion instead of judgment. A moment of quiet intensity. Deception is a constant in human life, but the real threat is the ease with which we fall back into the comfort of being blind to it.